Yo, what's up YouTube? First YouTube recording. This is actually take number 3. Yeah, this game I want to do something different. Something I tried to record while I was streaming. I mean, you guys have seen my update. I'm not gonna stream for a little bit, but I will like try to record a game a day, which means that I will just play one game. If the game doesn't work out, the game doesn't work out, right? This game I want to play hybrid Udyr. There's like a very interesting thing I have been testing out recently, and it's basically, let me actually mute for a second, and it's actually hybrid Udyr. It's like very interesting. So you max your stances in the early game like you usually do, right? I don't like really care for them, but I told them I want to scale into mid. Start with Q, R, W, E, pretty standard shit. And then you put 3 points into your Phoenix in total. Then you max your Q, and then you max your R. And then, in this case, since we play Ghost, I'm gonna max my W. It's a very, very versatile playstyle because you can pretty much just build whatever the fuck you want from. So yeah, that's what we are gonna go for this game. I don't get a leash, it's fine. I don't really expect a leash anymore. Smite the camp. You probably double smite if you don't start with leash. I think he might have started bot side. I'm not sure what happened here. I fucked up my stance rotations a little bit. We are looking for a divine or Trinity Force, depending on how squishy the enemy team is, but we are looking for a Shima item as you can get this for sure. You can also just look for a gauntlet, I feel like, but then your damage would be pretty low. I think the best item you can build on this playstyle is definitely Divine Sundra, because you get the hybrid penetration, which is like literally what you want. Graves usually a little bit invadey, but I guess this game he didn't. I'm gonna walk in here with Q, just in case. Again, like I told my team I want to scale into level 4 and look what they are doing, but how can I ever help them there? Started blue buff, presumably. I'm gonna go for my crab. Gonna keep my super stance if I can. And if they will back after this, so I will actually not go for them. Because there's kind of no point. They will just walk back. They have Tristana, W, and then Fresh Lantern. I am kind of down to look for something here, but I will have to wait for Aurelia to shove the wave a bit. I need Ari to actually actively farm. I don't know, this is so overkill, bro. This is so, like, I don't know how we butcher this gank so fucking hard, bro. We could have literally just played for Ari push, but instead what we do is we just like, I don't know. I mean, you guys saw what happened, right? And then she flashed out too, which like completely ruins the play because I can't tank Ari with all abilities and then Graves. I'm gonna go clear now. Can't do much about this. It's an absolute tragedy what happened in the mid lane. All she really had to do there is wait for me to get an angle on the gank, but I guess she didn't get that. Could have ganked top lane here, but honestly in games like this, I think it's always just kind of smarter to have like some farm rotations in before you start being on the map. If I like help, I mean, good job. If I start helping him right now, then there's a good chance that the ganks are just not gonna work out and that he's gonna get, that Graves is gonna get my jungle camps, which is like the opposite of what you want if your team is inting. You want XP and gold if your team is inting. You want to have strong backs and XP and gold pretty much. I'm gonna Q2 this. Raise it our Ghost there, which like, Ghost is like low cooldown summoner spell. I'm not gonna gank them here, I don't have items and their bot lane is actually pretty fat and they have prio. They're gonna get dragon here, but again, like, you know, we have to scale into mid game, we can't just like really dick around and find out like my team did here, so it is what it is, guys. I'm gonna try to steal a camp for that. Timing wise it might be a bit tight, but if I get the Raptors plus the crab, that would be pretty decent. And I just hope my Aurelia doesn't pick fights, because this guy does not seem to understand his champion. Like whatsoever. Is she gonna roam for Crux? That would be tragic. Superstars. Mid lane is level 6, which means that us ganking Ahri could only result in an ult we take. It's not worth. We are pretty much dead here. It is what it is. The mid lane diff is just disgusting. I'm literally gonna die to Graves here if I walk up. Okay, never mind. Good job. They fucked it up. Thought I'm gonna die there, but not even really because of Graves, but because I got charmed and I didn't try for that. I do not understand how his red buff is not. Oh, right, he's dead. That's it. Got that. Udyr, the happiest you can be is if your team just kind of does nothing or does well. That is like your win con, I guess you could say. The game actually gets to be played. Got our 3 points in A. Our bot lane is absolutely just inting. Again, if we actually get good farm rotations in and we get to scale into mid game, this build absolutely takes off. But it's really just a matter of, can we even get there before the game is over? So far it looks like we can. Our top laner is really fed. So now I put points into Q, you skip the red buff. Graves might be on this. There's like, we just don't really have the infrastructure right now to actually do anything about that. Because we don't have vision and our strong top laner was base at the time when he could have started it. So instead of like dicking around there and trying to like... Well, this play is gonna move away from me, so I'm not even gonna try to walk there. Graves again being absolutely fucking random, doesn't even really matter for him. He's walking here with Ahri. Interesting. Nobody blocked it, he didn't get the auto attack in. Just fucking horrible stuff. Kind of this, but just gonna jump. We just get literally sums from this gank. There's like nothing much we can do if Nautilus doesn't get the auto attack on his. So, in case you guys don't know, when Graves was like taking the lantern, Nautilus could have just waited a second and then auto attacked him, which basically would have cancelled his dash, which is how it works. I could have done the same with my stun, but I'm pretty sure I was already rotated out of my stun, so It kind of doesn't matter. We just have to play for like small leads. River fight would be amazing. We don't have ghost though. Dolphin might die here. Signal, I'm walking. Can I catch up here? That's the question. We miss every stun, which is like the reason why we get boned here. I'm not gonna die from Graves this year. She's doing it anyways. I'm just gonna walk away. It's no point, guys. Like, my entire jungle is spawning and there is a dragon. The horizon. She's literally gonna die here probably. I'm like not even really gonna pay attention to it because like she had all the information she needed to not die there, and you know, that should be all she fucking needs basically. Ari is bot lane, our top laner is dead and gave a shutdown. Poppy might be here. Oh, if it's just Graves, then I'm gonna try, of course. Okay, Poppy is walking here. Take a kill. Okay, he wants me to solo it. Yes, I'm looking for the points. Damn, did not expect that damage, I can tell you what, man. Gonna go back here. Hope Ari doesn't ult. Yes. I like Swifties and I like Ionian boots for this build specifically. This build is all about staying on top of enemies and having enough CDR to rotate between your two damage stances. Oh, this is dead. I don't know, this Nautilus is just not doing it for the team right now. They have plates for like a little bit. Gonna probably lose the dragon. Can't really contest that solo, obviously. I could skip camps here and walk top, but I'm actually gonna use him as bait. I wanna see if Graves is gonna walk there, or if he's gonna dragon. Sure, we could get more with the Herald right now, but like, I think since it's like less than a minute now, we should just probably pop it and get everything we can. We could also just try to walk up and head in. So that's gonna make a huge difference. Okay, maybe we get the second crash. We have 30 seconds to get a second crash. Nautilus is dead, mid lane is dead. I shouldn't have art, I'm gonna actually wait a second with the R. There's a bug where Woody just turns around when you are the chicken camp. Of course we don't want to die here. He's on dragon, we got the crash. Poppy is inting. Red buff might be up. I mean, we have blue, so his red should be up. So, gonna walk to my red buff. I'm really strong right now. Very strong. How does this not work into vision? It's a bit problematic. Just kind of has this YOLO, I'm already inting, so I might as well int more playstyle. We'll go for Hole Breaker here, second. Hole Breaker second on this build is pretty fucking crazy, I'm not gonna die. Don't mind her taking that. We are gonna lose, however, the mid lane. She has 2 items, which is like, holy shit, you know. Can't do much here. That's pretty much the extent of all I can do here. An ADC with 2 items is like a full build ADC pretty much. Not sure what's going on here. We should pretty much just fight around Renekton. Should be our goal. We definitely need to take a dragon. Is this like catchable for me? Okay. Maxing Q here. Don't have super stance up. There's a tragedy. Got it. Can take this. I'm actually gonna steal his jungle meanwhile, which should be enough gold for us to get Skull Breaker. And also stop Poppy here from pushing. Have no super stance and all. Like the monster FF. Him dying that was actually good. Let's run for it. I didn't have my E up, that's very bad. Usually your E2 has gold to be good. But I kind of treated and went into R. But we still stopped her from pushing, which is good, I assume. Just taking the fight here, YOLO BOLO. Waves is here, but this is a bit deep, I guess. Oh, Nautilus? Nautilus? No? I guess not. We're gonna get our whole breaker here. Hope that Fresh doesn't just blind hook this, that would be terrible. Whole breaker, very good second item for a build like this. It gives you, it kind of like rounds your build up right now. We have some AP, we have some AD, and now we have some split pushing potential and everything else too. So it's just there to them. Fortunately, we don't have the whole breaker benefit here. That was close. Unfortunately, playing against the fat ADC is like playing against 2 teams. There's not much I can do standing there, by the way. Just gonna get dove again, like Tristana's on the map. That pretty much just means we can't do anything. It's the best they can do here. Just give some turrets and then go for a split push. Mr. Renekton. Fortunately, if he gets stunned. He stunned it in like the worst way possible, and he didn't even use his empower on stun, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure. Can't die here. There's nobody top lane. Need somebody top. That's good. Aurelia's gonna push for that. They're just gonna go for it, I guess. They have a fat ADC. We're gonna get this. And then the Ruby Crystal might build into something else, but the anti-on hit here is just too good. Darby's would have been great here too. Kind of a weird fight to take for him, I guess. I don't have super sense, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious here. Precious definitely not with Tristana. Not sure what she's doing, like literally no idea. She's walking through river here. Nope, she was literally chilling. I actually just walked up to intimidate them. Just went with it and died, I guess. I don't have super sense for 6 seconds. Didn't expect the pop. I'm not gonna stand next to the wall. Got the shutdown on her. All winnable from the current position. We really need vision on the Nash. If Graves is doing it, like, I don't know how I can assist with this HP. Thank God that they aren't, it would have been bad. Gonna get my anti-crit now, and again, with a build like this, you can go very, very, very into tank. You know what? Since we have Tristana respawning and Poppy presumably dead, because there is 3 people on her, I will just go for a little cheeky split push. I have to be careful though. He says while using his super stance for a wave. Gonna shove that in and instantly go back. They have nothing to pressure right now, so they will literally just walk bot then here if I keep pushing. We will definitely need some more damage. And right now, I'm actually thinking to go demonics because we need a little bit of AP. We have a lot of AD, very little AP. So that is the plan right now. Again, this you cannot play this like an AD Udyr, right? You don't play this like a tank Udyr. You are not actually tanking with this setup. What I mean by actually tank is you're not Jack Shaw Udyr right now. You are like fucking Joe Schmo Udyr. Don't let the wave get away. Graves is here, then there's a chance that somebody else might be. Maybe Poppy. I'm supposed to max W. I have to be a bit careful. Poppy is here. I think I can 2v1, quite honestly, but... It's not a bad call, I'm completely down for that. Earlier going ham with it. You're actually gonna take the blue buff. Again, you have goals to go. 40 seconds for that shit. That's cool. We could go for this, but I feel like the issue with Magi's, in my opinion, is that it kind of locks you into having Magi's. You know what I mean? You kind of can't die anymore. You have to play super safe. Yes, you get the movement speed and everything, and it is a completely valid choice here. But like, if you die, then you die for real, you know? This should definitely go back here. If we get to build something on them, that would be huge. Huge, huge, huge. Flash. Nautilus has ult, he just has to get Redemptionist. Oh, I don't like that fight anymore. That's a terrible fight. He is dead, but he can live potential. I guess not. I'm gonna go matches here, however, because like this is like a situation where we could unironically lose the game. Our ADC, by the way, our ADC flamed us in Champ Select. It's literally not even existent this game. We are relatively tanky against this damage. Just can't go in, just don't go in. Now go, 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 go. Now that's our fucking chance. Go, 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 go. I can tank everything. I can literally tank everything. They got this, they got this. Perfect. Perfect, bro. What a comeback, in a way. Poppy is holding wave bots. Still here. I might actually just go bot then and push. I already inputted it. Well, I'm just gonna kill him then. So you can see the Q2 especially. If you get an ISO pop with the AP, everything, it is just beautiful. Especially with the fucking that choice, if you know. That shit slaps. We are very close to our chains. I think it's 1.6. Yeah, 1.6. That is pretty much all we need. W max, and then we change Tristana. Tristana's like the only champion we have to worry about this game, realistically. So here we just look for Trist. It's a bit buggy right now. I don't know what's going on. I can't like find it. I have to click on it. That's kind of weird. Where's Trist? Come on, Trist, just show. There she is. Oh, we got her. Nice. Now we are really tanky. Surprisingly tanky. We have this for Trist, and then we have Chains on Trist, and then they have Poppy, Graves, and Ari. Ari could potentially be an issue. I mean, who actually cares at this point? Mid. We all go mid here, we can actually just push top. Changes on 17 seconds. Just do that and walk away. If they walk up here, just let them know that you have Hull Breaker. I don't really need help here. It's fine. I can like soak a lot of pressure here if they come for me. I don't have a wave now. That's the only issue. That we fight this on no wave. And then also outnumbered still. I don't know why she's cuddling with me right now. It's kind of annoying, but I don't like really need anybody here. We're just losing fucking pressure on the map. Right. This Nautilus is actually sus. I don't need help, but just, you know, I don't know how to like explain that. The lateness of this this Evo. We should go Dragon. Dragon is key. Aurelia actually might make it out. Okay. We saw her a bit too early there. Nash. I would say Nash, honestly. I would say we don't split push here. We are so strong right now. But our Kaisa is bot lane, so... He has vision, I think, or he just guessed. Nice. It's fucking old peasant. If she gets the full split, then sure. I can show you guys a little something here. I hope. Tim. Double. They don't have a lot of CC here, and I'm actually ISO here, so... Don't really have to Q2 smite it here at this point. We're like way too late into the game and Graves just into it, so... I don't really need gold anymore, and I think I'm gonna switch up my boots here. So yeah, we are really tanky at this point, obviously. We got some MR from this item. We got enough health to like sustain through most of the damage anyways. One fight and we win. You really don't need our ADC on red buff right now. I got a good split push angle. Tower, 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 tower. Don't dive. No dive. Tower. Okay, that's good. I don't know. You can see, Stana still actually deals quite a bit of damage. Despite us having items we do. Really just gets the freest pushy because they all focus their resources here. I'm a little bit fucked here. That landed, I would have been huge. Oh, Tristana. Is that the tower or is that Tristana? I actually don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, this is kind of a good showcase of the build, I guess. They can go over damage and everything here. This is not a high elo account, by the way. My main account got banned for botting, even though it's not a botted account. Check the community posts for update on that. I might have been already unbanned by now, I'm not 100% sure. This is like an Emerald 2, 3, I don't know. Emerald 3 account. We had peak damage in our team at least. We had a lot of objective damage, which is mostly dragons. Turret damage was 4k. We have 51k self-mitigated, is the same as the inting Poppy, which means that we actually, considering we have 0 deaths, mitigated perfectly. Damage taken 30k, also really up there. Just a very good game overall, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and see you guys on the next gameplay, I guess. That was pretty fucking chill. Bye-bye.